Let's move on to things that came out, stories from this last week. And riff with me if you will. And the first one, I just stumbled upon it last night when preparing for the podcast. Seems kind of appropriate to bring up to you since it's your co-star in Twilight. Kristen Stewart tops the female pay list. Forbes had an article this week. Obviously, youth is very important in Hollywood. So apparently, people aren't that surprised, but she's 22 years old and topped the list of highest paid actresses for 2012, raked in $34.5 million between May 11 and May 2012.
Oh, wow.
Fair, deserved, or way too much?
Oh, well, I'm not the one doling out the checks there, so I don't know how much, those movies cost a lot of money to make. So
and they make it a shit ton of money.
It's a friend of mine too, so I say power to her.
Sure,
sure. Like,
Is it weird though when you're in a big film franchise like that and you're doing the same work basically that they're doing, but they're getting just an astronomically different pay level? Is it ever strange? Do you expect her to pick up every dinner tab when you're hanging?
Man, I actually like buying people drinks and dinner, and I gotta say, I don't do half as much or even like a fifth as much work as like Rob, Kristen, or Taylor in those movies. So,
fair enough.
So I get to kind of like hang out most of the times in Vancouver, or we were filming in Baton Rouge this last year, and I was hanging out with my family mostly and being like, oh, I might have to go into work today for a little bit, but they're on set every day, like 24/7.
Sure.
So I mean, she definitely deserves
800 times more pay. Sure.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
800 times more hours she's putting in, clearly.
Yeah, the more time she works, I think it's good.
And for those who are curious, she beat out Cameron Diaz, took home $34 million, and Sandra Bullock $25 million. But Stewart is the youngest person to make the list by 16 years.
By 16 years.
It's pretty impressive.
It's like, I guess, like a record then.
It's a record.
Record setter.
Tell your buddy I'm proud of her, and
I will.
I want her to keep on keeping on.
Ben says he's proud of you.
Yes, please.
Okay. I just did it.
Yeah.
You want me to
at Ben Glebe on Twitter. Just tell her.
Ben Glebe on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
GLEIB. Just please tell her.
Please.
Whatever you can do. Okay. Just tell her.
All right.
It'd be a great time. Last week on Earth with Ben Glebe.